Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Depths of A&R, the family-based 5e real play actual time podcast where we do stuff from stupidest to least stupid. We have...
Brr. Sorry, I had ice cream in my mouth.
We have ice cream?
No, but I have Jeffy's leftovers from Culver's.
You were saving that for me!
Well, you didn't come. You said you were on your way. You never showed up.
I'm still coming. It just took a long way.
He's in Michigan.
Anyway, that's all the cast we have is... So, Haley's doing the recap today.
So, the episode before last, we found the lady with the scrolls in the cave, and then we woke up the big rock crab thing. And so, last episode, we all had to go fight the rock crab thing, and it was basically the whole village came out to fight the rock crab thing, and I don't remember who did what. I don't think I did very much, but, guys probably karate kicked it
the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Banner hit. Guys probably did some karate on it. I think NASCAR did some
I held that thing in Entangle for the entire battle.
I love Entangle so much.
I'm so
it's such
mad
a good
at your
spell.
Entangle. That was so stupid.
Entangle is such a good spell. Oh, I love it. So
that monster was gonna murder you guys, and it just got entangled the whole battle.
And I think I tried to fire off a few spells, and none of them worked. And so took down the rock crab thing, and everybody's like, all right, time to go back home. And so we went and we got free rooms. Somebody paid for us to get rooms. I think it was the lizard man. Not the man who is a lizard, but the man who has lizards. And we were all honk-shoeing, and then NASCAR woke up, and someone was going through her stuff and stole her funny rock, and we chased him down, and I think we got the rock back, but we don't know where he went, so... Yeah! Also, NASCAR is concentrating on the rock.
NASCAR is concentrating on the rock. You rolled Arcana 22 last time, so I'm going based off that roll. It is still nighttime, you all are sleeping. Core. You fall asleep, focusing your magical energy on the strange, white-veined stone you hold in your hand. As the night goes by...
Are we out? Are we traveling?
No, we're in the inn in that town. We never left. Because Lizard Man wants to talk to us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. As the night goes by, you begin to dream. You experience the dream as deep sensations of emotion, more so than sight, sound, or any of your other senses. Your mind feels foggy, and your senses tingle uncomfortably. You sense there is something you can ever so faintly see, or hear, or touch, but it feels as though each sensation is like a forgotten word on the tip of your tongue, hiding just under your awareness. You feel as though you are floating in a void, aware of your body, but not synchronized to it, its comfort and knowledge lost to you. This awareness shifts and molds, causing your focus to move to the back of your eyes and the tips of your ears. It is as though your mind is aware that you are seeing and hearing something, but receiving no input from your body. The sensation is like looking at your own hand touching a hot stove and being keenly aware of your burning flesh, yet feeling nothing. A presence is nearby. You know this instinctually, but could not explain how, if asked. Deep within you, you feel that the presence is excited, hopeful, wanting, hungry. Your mind shudders, and you gain a mental awareness of being touched. The presence wants something from you. It is feeding, taking, stealing. You are cognitively aware of your heart pounding wildly, as if thrashing within your ribcage, but do not physically feel its beat or the blood rushing through your veins. The presence grows stronger, and you grow weaker. You feel overpowering joy, energy, and power from the thieving presence, and become aware that you are dying. You do not feel frightened. You are aware of your coming demise in the same way you might be aware of ground beneath your feet. A simple reality, nothing more. Core, I want you to roll me a death saving throw.
Ah! Wait. I don't add anything to that, do I? That's
Nope.
just straight.
You add your
Your death modifier.
yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm rolling my special new flower sparkle liquid core dice that I got for Christmas. So if they don't treat me well, it's because Jay got me the dice and he intentionally is rigging this game. Wait, oh, I thought it was. Wait. Okay, this is a 7. I thought it was a 1.
That was a 7.
It's a 7.
Okay, alright.
Like, do any of us notice like her having like a seizure?
Nope,
in the
we're
bed
all in
or
our
something?
own
I
rooms.
was gonna say, I'm not sleeping in the same room as you.
Okay, I mean, like, I understand why, but you didn't have to say it like that.
Here's how this is gonna work, Meg. You're gonna have multiple death saving throws throughout this dream. And the DC on the death saving throw is gonna get higher and higher. I'm gonna set it at a 5 for this first one, so you succeed. The next one's going to be 10.
Usually,
I know it's usually a 10.
Okay.
The vampiric presence draws more and more from you. You do not know what it is taking or why. You do not particularly care. As the presence grows, the emotions you feel from it are overpowering, stampeding over your numbness like a herd of animals crushing a small patch of stone shrub underfoot. The emotions turn and wrap with unnatural speed. Love to hate, sorrow to joy, fear to courage. Then, slowly at first, but soon accelerating, you feel your own power growing, fed from an unknown source. The feeding presence seems to writhe and struggle, desperate, furious, murderous. It pulls stronger, takes quicker, bites harder. Roll me death saving throw. DC 10 this time.
19.
19. Okay. You stay asleep. Your power continues growing rapidly. Filled to overflowing by something seemingly limitless, you push the presence harder, stronger, fighting it from you. Starting from the tips of your fingers and toes and moving slowly through your body, physical sensations spark back to life within you. You feel sweat covering your body and recognize that you are cold and shaking. You feel something soft against your skin. After a few seconds, you recognize it as a blanket. Your eyes snap open and your senses return to your room at the bed and breakfast. Despite awakening, you still feel the presence, the energy coursing through you, the struggle to fight off the presence. You are frozen in bed, staring at the ceiling, unable to move, yet fully aware of the physical reality around you and the ongoing dream in your mind. Your heart feels as though it will explode. Your mind pounds like a drum. You feel dampness against your back, arms, and legs, sheets drenched in sweat. You feel as though your lungs are expanding endlessly, unable to take a breath. The unknown energy engulfs you like a raging fire. Roll death saving throw.
That is a 6.
Okay.
Do you suffer from sleep paralysis?
I do now.
That is a fail. Energy erupts within you, infinite and all-consuming. The presence before you is eviscerated, its thieving energy and undulating emotions swept away like dust. The energy continues, destroying, breaking, splitting. You are not safe from its wrath. You feel torn apart, like your bones are being broken and pulled, your very self separated and undone. Finally, you lose all consciousness. You are out cold. Drell, in your room, he's been guarding you since the attempted robbery happened, rushes over you to you. You don't notice any of this, but because you're completely unconscious at this point. But Drell comes over and sees you. He sees your sheets covered in sweat. You are shaking, trembling. You look cold, pale, sickened, and he tries to wake you up. Unable to do so, he runs into the hallway and starts banging on the rest of your doors, trying to wake you up. Something's wrong with Core. He's banging on each of your doors.
Ah! What?
I don't know. She's shaking and she's sweating. Something's wrong. Come quick.
All right, I'll come out of my room. And is Drill already heading back to her room now that he's like gotten us up?
Yeah, he goes and knocks on everybody's door, kind of says the same thing, and rushes back into Core's room.
Okay, I will follow him.
I'll follow.
I will also follow.
Okay. You guys all get into Core's room and see the same thing. She is shaking violently, covered in sweat. Drell is wiping her forehead with a cloth, trying to get off some of the sweat. She seems very cold. He's trying to cover her in blankets. She seems very confused on what to do. He's like, I don't know what's happened. I just heard her gasp, and then I ran over, and she's like this. I don't know what's happening. What's going on? Can somebody help? Can somebody heal her?
I think she's being possessed by a sleep paralysis demon.
I get those all the time, man. Let's go back to bed.
What?
Got a cleric.
Can she actually heal, or does she just bugs?
I'm looking and
As a
seeing.
cleric, she has access to healing spells, but the question is, did she take any of them?
She only took Speak to Bug.
Speak to bug is my only necessary spell.
I'm going to go ahead and place my hands on her and do cure wounds.
Meg, you return to consciousness. You feel awful. You're still covered in sweat. You're still shaking. You feel a hit in your stomach, and vague images, emotions from what you saw are still very present in your minds, but you are conscious.
Sit up, kind of gasping. Am I like holding the stone or?
I imagine that you had been holding it when you fell asleep. I don't know if you'd still be holding it now. Up to you.
If I am, I'll just kind of like look at it and kind of like drop it on the bed. But it looks the same.
Yeah, it does not look any different.
It's got your face on it now. It stole your soul.
Hi, guys.
It talks now, apparently.
I'll be your companion for the rest of the campaign.
Please, no.
Okay, you drop the stone.
All right. Core, what happened? Are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just thinking about the stone. I was looking at it, trying to see if I don't know, I could feel anything. I was just wondering why it was so important that somebody would try to take it. And I was tired and I fell asleep, and then I was in this dream. I don't know how to explain it. There was something it was like there was something in there with me, and it it wanted me somehow. It wanted my energy. I don't know.
Drell comes over and sits next to you and kind of rubs your arm. He's like, are you okay? Do you need... I can try to go find a doctor or someone. Are you all right?
Is the feeling kind of fading at all, or does it kind of feel like this is maybe how it is for a while?
Especially when you let go of the stone, it subsided a little bit. Still very present, but it doesn't seem like it's getting worse.
I'm all right. I try and find someone in the morning. I don't know. There's nothing. I kind of like look myself over and turn my hands over and everything. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I mean, it didn't hurt me in a physical way.
Drell kind of looks at the stone on the ground and looks around to the rest of the party, and he says, you don't know what this is? This is something you said you're carrying this as a delivery somewhere? Is it safe to carry?
I mean, it was until just now.
He didn't tell us what they were. He just called them trinkets. I wouldn't have thought they were anything dangerous. I'm not even sure that he knew what they were. He wanted to get them assessed. See if they'd be of any value.
Well, it seems like it's something dangerous. I don't know if it would be a good idea to keep taking it to... It did something to you. I mean, you look awful. It did something to your mind. If it's that dangerous, should you really take it all the way through Roth Heverett as well?
What are we supposed to do with it?
I don't know. I can get rid of it or something, throw it away. Maybe somebody here knows something about it. I don't want it to hurt you more.
Why would someone else want this? I mean, why would they try and take it?
But you said that it felt like there was something else in your dream with you.
Yes, it was. I don't know, it was just this presence. It felt like it was almost eating me somehow, but like from the inside, not like. It was like. Yes, it felt like there was something else there, and it wanted something from me, and it was taking it. I don't know if it's alive or.
Well,
But if
maybe
somebody
we
else
should.
wants it, that's not good news.
Maybe we should put the rock somewhere that's not here in your bedroom until we can, like, look at this more. Maybe we can find someone who can tell us something about it.
I think that's a good idea, but where are we gonna put it?
And at least for the time being, it's a difficult situation. It's something that we're trying to safeguard, and at the same time, we don't want near us. But
Have
whatever
you
effect.
told anyone, Gaius, that you are incapable of using magic while also being immune to it?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Have you told people?
I don't think so. I don't
Is-
think it's come up.
In theory, that should also make you resistant to any form of charm. Or at
Yeah,
least in my, like, Torin's brain, if he knew about it, would think that way. And so you
Yeah,
would probably be this.
You guys know I'm not like a magic user, obviously, but I
Yeah.
don't think
Right.
I've said I'm incapable. This is something we are trying to safeguard, but it's also possibly damaging. It may be best if I hold on to it. I have a certain resistance to magic. If this is a magical effect that this stone has, it may be least dangerous in my hands.
Are you sure?
At least until we can find out what we're to do with it in the long term. I think that makes the most sense.
I'll hand it to him.
Drell.
Is there
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I know we had talked about during the kind of chase sequence that I had slept a little bit, so you were going to give me one spell slot, so I would not probably have a spell slot at this point in time.
What do you want to do?
I would like to detect magic on kind of myself to see if because we detected magic on the stone and it was like a weird kind of magic, and I want to see if any of that is like kind of lingering on my person, even without holding it.
Can you read me the description of detect magic?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself. If you sense such effects, you can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell's school of magic. The spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
Okay, and there's no roll requirement?
No.
Okay. I will let you cast it. You spend a minute doing the detect magic ritual. When you do so, you remember doing this, I think you did it last episode after the stone was stolen, or maybe a little bit before. No, when it was stolen. I think you did detect magic and noted that it was mysterious, weird, you couldn't really figure it out. You get that same sense from the stone on the floor. In scanning yourself, you kind of get traces of that strangeness that was at the stone, but you don't feel any additional types of magic or anything different from that. You also get a stronger sensation than just physically checking your body, that the effects on you are fading. It doesn't appear to have done anything permanent to you.
Gotcha.
Do you share that with the party or say anything about it?
Yeah. relay that basically.
Okay. Drill kind of looks down at the stone and looks at you and shakes his head, and he's like, This is too much. This is dangerous. You need to get to sleep anyway. You need some rest. You're clearly not in a good way right now. Why don't you get some rest? Can I talk with the other three of you in the hallway for a minute?
Sure.
Cora, are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So he kind of helps cover you up with some blankets and get you comfortable again, and then walks out of your room with the other three of you. He kind of goes a little bit down the hallway so that your talking isn't bothering Core, and starts talking to you guys. He says, "Listen, what do you guys even know about this stone? I'm worried of this thing traveling with you guys, with Core. It's hurt her already. We don't know what it can do, what it's capable of. What do you know about it? Do you know anything about it?"
Nothing.
I already told you everything that we were told about it.
Yep, we're just taking it to a bird guy to let him see if he thinks it's worth anything. I mean, he didn't tell us why he thought it was anything important.
So you're just getting it checked out for information too. Is it worth it? I know this is your job and all, but you mentioned multiple artifacts or trinkets that he's sending with you. Is it worth it to take this dangerous stone with you? Why don't we get rid of it or move it or leave it here or something? It seems like it could hurt you on the journey ahead.
I'm not ruling that out. I think if we find someone who seems capable of taking this or knows more about it, then it's better off in their hands. But I don't think just tossing it aside is any good. If it's dangerous, someone else is going to find it, especially if they think similarly to whatever the guy who gave us the quest is named.
Or Lane.
Lane,
Yeah,
I
him.
think.
If there's people like Borlane who see this and think it could be of value, it could fall into unsuspecting hands and do more damage.
He shakes his head. He's like, I feel like it'd be better to leave it here or bury it or get rid of it and not take it with you. But if you're sure you want to take it all the way there, I guess I can't stop you.
Exactly. You can't stop us. And I punch him and run.
You what?
And I punch him and run.
I kick him in the shins and run. Yeah.
I embrace him lovingly and then run.
He does the chicken dance and then runs.
If the stone continues to have ill effects on us, if it continues to cause problems, then we very well may just bury it or get rid of it somehow, but we just don't know enough yet to know what the right decision is. Maybe Core was uniquely susceptible. We don't even know if it will affect others or if it'll affect them the same way. We should at least know more before we make a hasty decision.
I'm not saying we need to be hasty. I just doesn't sound like maybe she should sleep with it tonight until we know what's going on. I mean, I'd hate for that to happen again.
He sighs and says, It's up to you. I just don't think it's a good idea.
Well, guess what? You're not a part of our party. And I punch him and run.
Well, fine! He does the chicken dance angrily. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to say with that interaction?
Do you think we should be worried about our artifacts?
Who are you asking?
Anybody?
The other ones
I'm going to ignore your question and turn back to what's his face
Dang it!
and be like, I feel like that's a decision for Core and not us. Or
He,
a decision for Core just as much as it is a decision for us.
He kind of side-eyes you and he says, who knows what effect that thing had on her? It sounded like she was...
Well, if she starts saying "my precious" and gets really possessive of it, then
Yeah, just throw her in a
actions will
volcano
be
at that
taken.
point. He says,
Okay.
he says, who knows what effect that thing had on her? I mean, it sounded like she was dying. Could it still be influencing her somehow? I don't know.
It was probably just an allergic reaction.
Achoo!
Bless you. He says, well,
Says
like
the
I
guy
said,
next door.
I don't think it's a good idea to take this thing with you, but I can't stop you. So, if that's your decision, just make sure Core is safe. And he kind of waves goodnight and returns to Core's room. Unless there's anything anybody wants to say.
Wait, I thought we were in Core's room.
No, he took you out in the hallway.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's why
Core
we were
wasn't
punching
here.
him and running.
Oh, I thought we were doing that in front of Core. I don't know why that makes a difference, but...
Hey, your brother sucks. Ugh.
Okay,
So you guys are in the hallway by yourselves.
are you guys worried that we need to do something about our own relics? Or trinkets? They're not relics, they're trinkets.
I'm going to ignore your question and walk back into Core's room.
Why are we going back
Core's
into her room?
You can.
I'll knock on the door. I just want to do another check just to make sure she's okay.
Okay. Core, you hear a knock on your door.
I was kind of
Oh, she's
thinking I
dead,
kind of
okay.
conked out, to be honest.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Then if she doesn't
She
respond,
says, honk,
then
shoe, me, me,
I mean,
me.
Drell's in there too, so
Drell's
Drell
like,
can
"Hello?"
answer if he likes.
Can I help you?
Oh, I thought he left.
He went
said
into
he went
her
back to
room.
Fine. Stare at him really awkwardly. I'll stare at him awkwardly, then ignore your question and go back to my room.
But you opened the door.
And I thought he opened the door. He said hello, yes.
He said
Like, he
hello.
opened did he
Okay,
open
wait.
the door?
Okay, so here's how this goes. You walk up to Core's room and you knock on the door. After a pause, you hear Drell say, hello? You open the door, make eye contact with Drell, and then leave.
Do you close the door behind you?
No.
You
The
hear Drell
charisma
get
score
up
falls
and
by
close the
3.
door behind you.
Drell will remember that.
Attitude with Drell, minus 20.
I think I have the highest charisma out of
Not anymore.
Okay, anyway, we gotta get this thing moving. You all go to bed unless there's anything else anybody wants to do.
I'm gonna honk, shoe, me, me, me.
Okay.
Without getting your question answered.
Yeah,
I know,
you successfully
everybody
foiled
hates
her
me.
attempts to ask the question.
What? What question? What were we talking about?
I kept
Haley wanted
asking
to ask
everybody
about
if we
the
should
other
be
argument.
worried about our own relics, and nobody said anything to me, and I said it like 3 times.
I was the only one that addressed that she even said anything, and every time I was like, I ignore
but
your
you
question.
addressed it immediately by ignoring her, and then you did other things.
Alright.
Haley, do you ask the question?
I did like 3 times, but if nobody wants to say anything, that's fine.
I kind of assumed the ignoring you and walking away and making eye contact with Drell wasn't canon. Is that canon?
And clearly it's can't. I asked
That's what
3
Thor
times
does.
and
I don't know
nobody
what you
said
guys do.
diddly squat.
Okay. I ignore Torin and respond to your question.
Oh, no, I go up and shush you, and then
I shush you back, but harder.
I shush you back, but
I ignore your shushing and talk to Fink.
I ignore your ignoring, and
Jeffy, what are our other trinkets? I don't remember.
I'm looking for
Or
my
other
notes.
people who know.
I can tell you. There's a silver amulet with a red flower pendant, a book in an unrecognizable language, and a vial of color-changing liquid. I don't know who has what.
Me either.
They're in your inventories.
I had the book.
Oh, we have
I
inventories.
might have had one of the things, I think.
I definitely didn't put it in my
Oh,
inventory.
I've got
Are
a
you kidding?
silver necklace.
No, I,
I think Jay put him in for us.
Elaine's parcel, indecipherable book. Wow.
Oh, so that must
also
mean I
have
have the shiny
unmarked
liquid.
potions.
Yeah, those are from the
I
shopkeeper. You just like stole from
I
or
also have
something.
unmarked potions.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I do. I have the colorful vial. I want to go back to my bag and pull it out and shake it.
That's exactly what we should do with foreign objects. It's shake. And you wonder why I ignored you.
Okay, I want to go to my pack and pull it out and look at it. Is it like, I don't remember what you said exactly how it looks. Is
It
it?
appears to change colors.
Oh, I'll give it just like a little, not like a vigorous shake, but kind of like swirling the bottle so that the liquid inside moves. What happens?
So, like, you're mixing a volatile compound together.
You don't know what's in it. It's my potion. Shush.
What are you looking for specifically?
I just want to see if it does anything.
Okay. No, I mean you've maybe looked at it before. It doesn't look like it does anything different than normal. It just kind of flashes different colors as you view it from the different angles as the liquid moves around inside of it, and then it's.
All right, I'll put it back in my bag and go to bed.
Are we canonically answering the question of what to do with the other artifacts, or are you guys just? What are we doing?
Tried. I failed.
Final chance.
Nope.
Now we got to keep this thing moving along.
Nope, we didn't answer it. Nobody loves me. We're all in bed.
Alrighty. So night passes. You all wake up. Core, you feel a little bit better. You still kind of feel uneasy in your stomach, but it's better than it was last night. Drell wakes up near you and says, "All right, how are you feeling, Core?"
Still not perfect, but better.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. I told the rest of the group about it, but I just don't feel like it's a good idea for you to keep traveling with it. Are you sure you want to hold on to that thing? It seems dangerous.
I don't particularly, but I think it's the best thing to do right now until we have a better understanding of what it is and who else is after it. But if we can, I'd like to get it figured out sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Are you guys going to see Lance today? I know you were talking about a deal with his lizards.
Oh,
What'd you say, Banner?
is Lance the devil? Because we're making a deal with him?
What?
That is the only person you can make deals with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what exactly the plan is for today. I should probably go meet up with the others and find out.
All right. Well, again, if you need anything, just let me know. I'm gonna probably head down and get some breakfast here soon. You
Is there a continental breakfast at this?
I mean, it's a
Like,
tavern.
yeah.
Most taverns you can get something to eat.
He kind of
Like,
waves.
is this like included with my diamond membership?
He kind of waves to you and says, "Let me know if you need anything."
Apparently, I'm the one getting ignored now.
I want to pack up my stuff and be ready to go and go downstairs, and I would like to order a coffee.
If he doesn't exist.
Do we have coffee?
That is the last thing Fink needs.
Do you actually want coffee?
I just want to know if A&R has coffee.
Sure,
I
it
don't
has
need-
coffee.
What?
Sure.
It has
Where
coffee.
do they get? Is this like the fungal coffee that
You
they
guys,
sell? Like,
I want
now?
I want to get us out of the bed and breakfast session.
We've been here for an hour.
Guess what? This is D&D, boy.
Okay, I don't need coffee. I'm ready to go. I'm standing downstairs
Okay,
waiting.
I want to know now. Where are they getting this coffee? Is this the fungal coffee that they just came out with?
Torin, in
That's
all
like-
his centuries of life, never knew this knowledge, so unfortunately you don't either.
Well, then I go down and ask the
Part of
barkeep.
the secret menu, Torin.
The barkeep is dead. Everybody's dead. Nobody's there to answer your question.
Seems
Ready to
kind of like
go with me.
railroading.
He gives you a fascinating answer and speaks to you for about half an hour about the origins of coffee. What are the rest of you doing?
Coffee
I go
origin episode will be
downstairs.
coming soon to
Okay,
explain.
Cor goes downstairs.
I-
Fink is downstairs. Where's Gaius?
I'm downstairs, ready to go.
I
Okay.
would like to ask him if he has any coffee and if I could try a sample or pay for a cup of coffee.
He's not going to give you a sample. It's not really that type of place. But you could buy one for a silver.
Okay, so then I would like to purchase one for a silver and take a drink. Please describe to me how this coffee tastes.
I'm going to roll to see how strong the coffee is.
Death saves. He's allergic
Yeah,
to
roll
coffee. Torin goes
Uh,
into anaphylactic shock.
oh
You
my
experience
gosh.
Exactly what Maggie experienced.
How did I do this? That was a
The
17.
creature consuming you is caffeine.
Yeah, well, I would assume if how strong the coffee is, that's some pretty strong coffee.
Yeah, it's some pretty strong coffee. You've not had coffee much before, Torin, so this is like wild for you, and it's pretty strong. Do you like it?
Like what deep like subtle tastes am I getting? Am I like is it like a rich or is this
taste-
more of a bitter coffee?
So
Is
so
the coffee
bitter,
sweet?
really bitter. You didn't put any creamer in it, so it's really bitter.
Where are they getting creamer? Because like do we have like standard cows?
No,
We have mushrooms, guys.
I said you didn't put any creamer in it, so it's really bitter.
But I wanna know, like, does creamer exist in ANR?
Okay, Torin dies. What are the rest of you doing?
All right, are we going to see Lizard Man today?
I think so.
Alrighty, guys, I really appreciate being part of this podcast, but it appears that it's time for me to go. Goodbye.
You guys are hopeless.
I'm trying to help.
That's fine by me, but I think we should also maybe try and look into the stone a little bit if we can.
Maybe
like to get this
Lance
figured
will
out as soon
know
as
somebody
possible.
around here who could help us, because I don't really know who would be around here for that.
Let's ask Lance while we're there. He knows the people in this town better than we do.
We're off to see the lizard, the wonderful lizard of wherever we are.
You're cutting out really bad.
Oh,
Say it again, but
Do it
monotone.
again. We need to hear
We're-
every
we're
note
off.
of that, Haley.
yeah. We're off to see the lizard, the wonderful lizard of Ayanara.
That's the title of this episode.
We're off to see the lizard.
Okay, so you guys track on over to Lance and Liz, the shop of the shopkeeper. What? The shop of Lance. Shut up.
The shopkeeper.
You go to Lance and Liz, where this man sells the lizards along with the rings with the stones on them that let you communicate on a very basic level with the lizards. Those are what he helped people ride into battle with when you guys fought the Lesser Roper. So when
There's
you
a
get
reason I kept this in the tavern. So I could save Jay from trying to say Lance and Liz.
Lance and Liz. When you get to Lance and Liz, you notice the place is quiet and the door is slightly ajar.
Right,
I'm gonna walk right up to that door and poke my head in and be like, "Hello."
You don't hear anything in response, but when you poke your head in, you see a bunch of the lizards kind of in the corner of the room, and they're kind of like shaking and trembling and looking at you with these wide eyes.
Something scared the lizards.
It's a murder.
I will, I'll push
follow
the
it
door
after
open
me.
so that everybody can see inside to see the lizards from where they're standing.
Okay. You all enter in. The place doesn't appear to be in any sort of disarray or anything. And you all see the lizards kind of in the corner of the room, just trembling, kind of crawling over each other and just shaking.
I take out my sword and ready it.
What
there
class
any
do you guys think I should
plants?
play?
In here?
Any plants?
Yes.
Sure. I'll say there's a little potted stone shrub.
I would like to speak with plants
Okay.
with this.
I would like to look for an obvious door to another room that we haven't even checked
roll
out yet.
perception. Don't crit fail.
Let me find what
Was it
my
a crit fail?
perception modifier
I
is.
don't know.
Was it a crit fail?
It was not.
You see a door.
Wow! So, are you still wanting to speak to plants, or?
You still can.
You say that there's a door?
Can the plant confirm?
I mean,
Or is there?
does
We need a second
does
opinion.
Corn not notice the door?
Sure, I won't speak with plants. Let's go through the door.
No, I mean I love the storytelling, but I also like maybe let's not
No,
burn a
you're
spell
right.
slot before we check out the
It
rest
does
of the
not burn a
rooms.
spell slot.
Be like the plants like,
Actually, it's her origin feat, and it doesn't burn a spell slot.
but
Let's
she
just go through the door.
she eats
It's
it up
fine.
though.
Let's
This
go. Let's
episode
go
is
through
a
the door.
train wreck.
Lord, time.
You guys open the door and you see Lance.
Am I alive?
Wow!
Did I actually die?
Yes, I actually killed you for joking about coffee. No, you're there. Lance looks, kind of spins around and looks at you and kind of puts up his arms and he's like, "Oh, hello, visitor." I don't remember what his voice sounds like. I think it was deeper. "Oh, hello. What are you folks doing here? I didn't expect visitors at this hour."
You told us to come talk to you, so we did.
"Oh, well, that I did." And as he's kind of talking awkwardly, Fink, you notice from behind him, almost curiously, like a dog poking out around him, is a giant ant.
Bug! I like run past him and run over to it and start petting it like a dog.
He like looks down and looks very surprised, and he's like, oh no, oh no. Listen, these, I guess I'll just, he kind of pauses for a second and thinks. He's like, actually, this might just work out. See, he takes a deep breath. It's a long story short. I started with these ants when I was first trying the stone and the ring and everything. In communication, the lizard minds were a little more advanced. They're a little smarter than these ants here. So I started with the ants. They were my first. They were my babies. This shop used to be called Lance Ants. Actually, we rebranded later. But listen, you probably saw in the front room, the lizards, they're terrified. They saw that giant rock monster thing you guys destroyed. They haven't been the same since. They've been shaking, they won't eat, they've been peeing everywhere. I've had to clean up poop 3 times this morning. I don't know why I'm going more Boston, but we're going this direction. So you guys can have the lizards, that's fine. They'll calm down, but it might be a while. Last time I saw them this stressed out, it took them like a week before they really calmed down and got
you're
back to normal.
saying that if we get the lizards, we wait a week where I can stay in this tavern.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. If you want to leave right now, I know you guys said you had to get a move on, and that's why you need these guys in the first place. You're welcome to take an ant. Now, they're not quite as intelligent.
Don't! They are perfectly fine. I'm like kissing this thing on the head and like stroking it. And I'm like, you're so smart.
Roll
Yes, you
me-
are.
Roll
Yes,
me
you.
animal handling. Do you get advantage with that?
Yeah, I'm double checking right now. I have advantage on any animal handling related to bugs.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was a 1, guys. I would have cried. Okay, that is a 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay. And you're just petting this thing, expressing love?
Yeah, I'm kissing it. I'm stroking its head. I'm like scratching under its chin. I'm baby talking to it. I'm just like, I love this thing so
Okay.
much.
Yeah, you're scratching around, you're hugging it, you've got your arms wrapped around it. It's pretty close to your size. and you scratch right by one of its antennas, and its leg starts thumping. One of its 6 legs, however many legs the ants have, starts thumping. This thing loves you. He's like, oh, well, it looks like you get along with them pretty well anyway. And listen, I'll still uphold my deal. Buy one, get one free. You guys got my scrolls back. That's wonderful. I'll even give you a price reduction since these creatures are different than the lizards. 200 gold. So you buy one, 200 gold. You get a second one. What do you say?
I open up my coin purse right now, and I'm like, guys, I glance inside, and I'm like, I have 186. I just know this. I looked at it, and I know it's 186. Someone put in the rest of the money. Now.
Banner, these will hold 2 people just like the lizards, but it has to be one of the taller ones of you and one of the shorter ones.
This
With
thing
the
is
lizards-
the size of Fink and it holds 2 of us?
Yeah, they're strong. Ants can hold like so much more times their weight.
This is true.
Go ahead.
Just Lance, like as I'm trying to process all this, I understand that the lizards are spooked, and I'm not complaining about the deal, but just for my own clarity, these are the same lizards that the warriors rode out into battle, correct?
Yes,
That did
but
not run away?
no, they didn't run, but they've been terrified. I mean, they stayed off in the distance. They are not made to run into battle. I just happened to have them around.
Why
and that
were
was the
they
fastest
doing
way.
that?
Why were they doing what?
Why were they riding them into battle?
That was the fastest way. Our village was about to be attacked,
Oh,
and the
they
guards
were gonna
come to
get
me,
off the lizards
and
when
they
got
says,
there.
Lance, we need your ants. And I say, you don't want the ants. The ants, I mean, no, how about I have a lizard? So I gave them the lizards, right? And then they ran them out into battle. They scared my lizards. They stayed far away from that rock thing, but they were terrified. So they're scared now. Does that answer your question?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Alright. Well, like I said, 200 gold, you get 2 ants, you get 2 saddles, and you get 2 rings of communication. And you can communicate with the ants on a very basic level. What do you say?
Do the ants suffer from the same they also
Mental
don't like scary
drawbacks?
things?
That's actually one perk of the ants. I mean, they're not as wise as the lizards, but that
Just call them stupid.
lack of wisdom makes them pretty fearless.
You're a fearless, strong, brave boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I hope this thing dies.
As
I hope you
It's bad.
die.
as this ant is like thumping its leg and all happy, a bunch of the other ants come up to you and like start surrounding you and like nuzzling against you.
I am in heaven.
So it looks like you made a good impression. Anyway, what do you say about the deal? Like in 200 gold, 2 of them are yours.
I think same thought process as the lizards. It'll enhance our travel speed. I think it's still a good deal.
All right.
This might serve
Hooray!
us better anyway if we're gonna be having the same luck that we've been having.
True.
What luck is that?
Bad.
So are we
Yeah.
splitting the cost evenly amongst us?
Nope, I'm not partaking in the cost. I'm paying for the free one.
I will
shoulder
put in
whatever
100 gold.
protocol.
Fink really wants this ant.
Okay. Think subtract 100. I need 100 more.
Gold,
I'll put
50-50?
in.
gold's
Yeah,
expensive,
I'll do the same.
though.
You'll do the same, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Then that is your 200 gold. You hand
I mean,
over.
I could have.
Yeah, do you guys want to split it more?
I'll
No,
pay
it's canon.
33.
Fink is putting in 100 gold.
I'm
She
not
wants
doing the
this
math.
bug.
To split 33.
68 gold
Lance
now.
takes your gold from you. Everybody make sure you subtract it on roll 20. Lance takes your gold, puts it in a bag of his, and says, "All right, it's been a pleasure. Here are the saddles." He hands both of you. He hands 2 saddles to you guys. He hands 2 rings of communication, and you get to take.
If someone, I take one of the rings right now, because if someone else takes one of these rings and I do not get one, I will bite it off of your finger.
Do you say that?
No, I just he holds out the rings and I run over and I snatch it so fast that I put it on. What happens when I put this thing on?
What? You put on this ring, and you feel like a window has opened, a small window in your mind.
To the ant hive mind.
To the ant hive mind. And you feel just intrinsically connected to one of the ants, the one that you've been first petting and scratching. And you just feel an understanding.
Oh, I already understood this man so much.
Is there anything you want to
I hope
do
this
with
thing
that?
dies.
I rush over to it and I hug it and I said, "We're best friends forever now. What's his name?" I asked that to Lance.
I like letting my customers decide the names. I had my names for him when I first got him, but it's yours now.
He has a name. He's not. I can't just rename him. He has a name.
I named him Lance
You
Jr.
can just ask the ant.
You can keep his name as Lance Jr. if you
This
want.
is Lance Jr. and he's amazing and I love
Are you
him.
seriously keeping this?
She's not gonna rename him. He's not just a thing that you pass around and say, "Oh, look at this.
What have I done?
This is little honey bunches of oats." No, he was given a name. You don't just go to the shelter and pick up a dog and say, "Sorry, they said your name was Spot and
Why
you've been
have
Spot
I
for
made
8
this
years,
canon?
but now you're actually Nugget." No, it's a
I feel
living
like you
thing.
do that.
No, you guys did that and you're wrong. Actually, I'll call him Junior.
Haley-
I'll call him Junior,
Haley
but
thinks you're
we all know
free.
it's because he's Lance Junior.
Okay.
Jay, remind me how my interactions with magic objects work. If the ring does all the magic, can I use it or I can't?
It's kind of...
I could probably just check my character sheet.
Yeah, check your character sheet, but I think we talked about if he
You may
wanted, I
wield
would let
and
him
use
do...
magical items so long as they do not require magical energy from you.
Yeah. Okay, good. I explained it well. Yes, then you can use the ring.
Okay.
So who gets the other one?
The rings just power themselves?
Plenty of magic items power themselves.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Go with that.
I look
I
at
mean, your stupidity powers itself. I'm talking to Fink.
I'm gonna pull a Torin
Yep.
and choose to ignore that.
I look at Torin.
Torin will remember
and-
that.
I look at Torin and Core. I don't have any particular desire to be the one using the ring. I'll use it if nobody else wants it. But do any of you want the ring?
Thorn has said he hopes they die, so if you don't want it, I should probably take it.
That Torin has not said that. Banner has said that.
Well, you should be more clear.
It's a little hard to tell sometimes.
Well, this is why I don't do an accent, so I can decide whether or not Torin actually says it.
I mean-
Retroactively.
I mean, I don't think there was any rule saying that the same person couldn't have both.
we need to
Yeah, of course
have
he
somebody
would be
take
the
the
one
second
to say
one quickly.
All right, who's getting the ring?
Sounds like Nazcor.
I'll take it if you don't want it, Gaius.
Sounds fine to me. Don't have any special desire to see inside the mind of an ant.
It's beautiful.
If you guys can try to add it to your inventories, that would be great. Otherwise, I can do it later. I'm struggling to get it. That's fine. Okay, so Fink and Core both take a ring of communication and feel the bond to their new giant ant mounts. As you guys are petting the ants and looking around curiously, and they're getting to know you a little bit, you hear a loud knock on the door, and Lance moves over. He says, "I'll check who that is, probably a customer." He walks over to the door, opens it, and says, hello, gentlemen, how can I help you today?" You hear a gruff voice say, We saw the group that helped kill the rock monster come in here. Chip wants to talk to them.
Let's go.
Lance turns around, he says, "Hey gang, so there's a guard here who wants to talk to you. It sounds like Mr. Raylan wants to talk to you. That's quite the honor."
We know who that
Mr.
is.
Raylan. Is that like
You've not heard that name
Mr.
before.
Anderson?
It's like Mr. Rogers.
Does he just want to be my friend?
Who knows?
No, he wants to be your
Well-
neighbor.
Walk over
Hello,
to door.
neighbor.
You walk over to the door, guys?
Yeah, to see the guard. And...
Okay. The guard looks at you and says, there you are. Is the rest of your group here?
Yes, we're all here. You needed to see us for something?
Oh, wonderful. Yes. Mr. Raylan wants to talk to you. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's one of he's the chairman of the marketplace. He'd like to thank you personally for killing that monster out there, as we all do. And he kind of bows his head a little bit respectfully.
Well, I'm sure I speak for our group when I say we need no additional thanks or praise for doing, what any good person would have done. But
Money would be nice.
certainly, we'll certainly meet with this man still.
Torin rubs his hands together in the background. He says, "All right, well, get your group out and follow me right this way. I'll lead you over to his place."
I look back at the rest of the group, and if they didn't hear the guard originally, just chairman of the marketplace wants to thank us for saving the town. We should probably give him an audience.
I'll nod and walk over.
I'm bringing Junior with me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. And
Lance says, "Yeah, feel free to take Lance Jr. and
So you're not helping.
Did we name the other one?
I will
I did
leave
not
that
think
up to the rest of the party, I guess.
Well, you don't have to name him right now.
His
Lance
name is
says,
Fatso.
This is quite the honor. I'm excited for you guys. Make sure you come back and let me know how it goes."
Why does he sound
Sure.
like his voice is cracking?
Shut up. All right, so you're all following?
I am.
We're off to see Mr. Raylan.
Okay. So the guard brings you through the market district of Newman's. If you remember, it is broken into three main districts: the market district, the lower housing district, and the upper housing district, with the market in the middle. So he leads you through the market, and as you get closer and closer to the upper housing district, you see nicer looking homes, larger structures, things are starting to look cleaner, there's less traffic on the street. You go further and further and further through all these nice houses, everything looks really, really nice, until you arrive at this giant, sprawling house. It almost looks like a small castle. It's made out of these white carved stone, and there's big pillars at the front of it. There is somebody at the door that looks like potentially a bodyguard or a butler or something to that effect, and the guard leads you up to the doorway, speaks a few words to the person manning the door, and then they both open the doors to let you all in.
Do they say anything when I bring my aunt with me?
You're trying to bring him inside?
Yeah? Do you think I was kidding?
Oh, I didn't realize
Why
you
do
were
you think I was
bringing him
trying to
inside.
stop her from bringing it?
Did we bring the other ant too?
I mean, Cor could probably park it
I was-
outside, but Junior
I
is
was
coming with
bringing mine.
me.
Mine is being parked outside this estate. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize you were bringing it inside. Yeah, the guards put out their hands and they're like, "Excuse me, ma'am. no pets allowed in here.
But he'll be good, I promise.
Roll the persuasion roll of your life.
Hold on, I just want to see. I don't remember which one I just picked up. I think I picked up the white one.
14. You rolled a natural 20.
I swear I did. I swear on my life I did.
Oh my gosh, I hate
It
you
bumped
all.
into the other dice, and that's why I said I wasn't sure which one I picked up. So one of them said 20, and the other one that got bumped into, which I think is this one, says 16. So even if not, that is 22.
I quit. I'm done.
You don't have
This
to let us
campaign
roll
is-
persuasion for everything.
Yeah, but I wanted
mean,
to.
like, you.
Okay, the guard says they look very uncomfortable. And they're like, well, I guess you did save the town. I guess we can always clean the floors.
Sir, please. Please.
They're like, no, you're right. Bring in your aunt.
No, I'm
I think
saying
the ant probably
please
doesn't want to be in
don't.
there any more than they wanted in there.
No, he's so excited. He loves me.
That you feel like a tingle on the back of your mind, and so this ring doesn't necessarily let you use like language. The ant can't talk to you per se, but it can give like impulses or emotions or very small questions, things like that. So it's like a questioning thought that you feel at the back of your
Sir.
mind, like the ant is asking
Sir,
if this
please,
is okay.
before it's too late.
Yes.
Before it's too late,
Yes,
sir.
you can come in. Come
The
in.
ant charges in, and the rest of you follow behind.
I
go
run after him
inside.
with like my hands outstretched like a gleeful child.
Oh, you're not on top of him.
No, I was walking beside him.
Okay,
Just
you
chilling.
chase after him and run through
The ant's
floors.
gonna ride on Fink.
Save a horse, ride a
The
cowboy.
first thing you notice when you enter into this mansion is that the floors are wood, not stipe wood. These are genuine wooden floors, which probably, Gaius, you might have seen before with your family being pretty well-to-do. Torin, you might have seen this once or twice across the centuries. The other two of you have never seen genuine wood. You might not even know what it is.
Which is wild for a druid.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to roll to see if I know what it is, or if I
Okay,
need to
roll investigation or
Like-
nature.
Wonder which one the druid will roll.
Well,
Yeah, I think I'll take my +9
Well-
over my +2.
well, now that I think about it, you wouldn't
No,
necessarily
no, no,
know.
no, no, no. You don't need to think about it, Jay. That's a dirty 20. You don't have to put any brain cells into that one. That's
Was
okay.
it a dirty 20? Okay, all right.
It's dirty 20.
I'll say, with a dirty 20, I'll say you've heard of this before. That you've asked questions about why, stipe wood and that type of thing. You've heard of genuine wood before. You've heard that it comes from trees, which you've never seen before, and that these trees usually grow crystals on them. They're incredibly rare, incredibly valuable, and you've never seen wood, certainly not used for a floor before. You go across and you see large curtains and fancy decorations on the walls. You see expensive vases and art pieces as you go. And the bodyguards lead you up into up a short flight of stairs. A wooden door, big wooden door, stands there, and they each take one of the door handles and pull it open. They say, "Chip is waiting for you in there, and we'll be here when you're ready to leave." They kind of motion you into the room.
They said who's waiting there?
His name is Chip Raylan.
Oh, I was like, Chip.
Yeah.
His
Oh.
guards get to call him by his first name,
Yeah.
Chip.
They probably say Mr. Ray. I'll put it in the work table.
Oh, shit. I go in.
I also go in. But
I
I'm
also
looking at the
go in, and so
floors.
does Junior.
Everybody goes in?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure,
We drag Banner's unconscious body into the room.
sure. I guess I go in.
You enter the room. There is a large rug on the floor. It seems to be fur from some sort of large beasts. The rest of the floors are still wood. There's a fireplace on one side, a nice table in the center of the room with lots of chairs around it. On one of those chairs is a human man, which is interesting in this town of mostly dwarves. Seems to be in his early 30s or maybe 40s. He's wearing a nice suit and drinking from a glass of wine. Little, what do they call it? Wine holders. Cups. Wine cups. Are around the table. And he gestures for you all to sit down. He says, "Oh, come in. So good to meet all of you. I presume this is the party that saved Newman's. Welcome."
What did you
Sit
say is
down.
on the walls?
What?
What did you say was on the walls?
On the walls, there's like paintings and things.
What kind of paintings do I see?
Why do you ask me this question? You
Because I
see-
imagine Fink going in and just like looking at all the paintings. What's she looking at, bro?
Man, that's a great question. Before you have time to really notice, you hear a knock on the door. Wow, how convenient. And you hear the guard say, "One more!" The doors open again, and Honora comes in. She is in handcuffs.
Oh.
And Chip sees
Those are
this.
right.
Our other aunt.
What'd you say?
I thought it was going to be our other aunt.
I'm here!
The last savior of the town.
Chip sees that she is in handcuffs and says, "Oh, there's no need for that. Take those off, guards. We'll put them back on when we're done with this." But she is a hero as well. The guards look a little uncertain, but they take a key and twist off the handcuffs. And Honora kind of rushes over to you guys. She looks scared. She looks like she's been crying, but she looks excited to see you. She says, "Oh my goodness, I don't want to be in jail, but I'm glad I'm here." That was a really
See?
stupid thing for her to say. She says, "It's so good to see you all."
Good one to be in jail.
I don't want to be in jail. She says, "It's good to see you all."
Me
again."
too.
Hey, Honora, look at my new
I don't
friend,
want
my
to die.
bug.
It's good to see you.
She leans down and smiles and pets your ants on the side of its face. She's like, "Oh my, is this one of Lance's old ants?"
Yeah, his name is Junior.
Oh, well, he's very cute. The man sitting there, Chip, gestures again to the table as you guys haven't really spoken to him yet.
He's like, "Please,
He
guys."
says, "I hate to
sat
break up
down.
this." Okay.
I also sat down.
Says, "I hate to break up this reunion, but I'd love to treat you all. Please, come sit."
I will also go take a seat, and Junior can like curl up at my feet, there underneath the chair.
Okay.
Good boy,
Banner, are
a
you
good,
sitting down?
well-behaved boy.
I'm just gonna sit down on
Okay.
a couch or something.
Not at the table.
What do they?
There's a
What
table,
do they
bruh.
use for? Oh, there's a table. What do they use for fabric?
That's a good
Like,
question
is
for
this, like-
another day. You all sit down around the table. And Chip hands, I don't know who's to his left. I'll say Gaius is to his left. He hands Gaius the bottle of wine and says, "Please, help yourself. I'm very excited to treat you all to a meal. And I thank you for coming here. Right now, some of my servants are coming in shortly, but essentially, I just wanted to have you all gather here and celebrate what you've done for Newman's. Myself and Maven have been very impressed. And of course, it's thanks to you all that this town even still stands."
Remind me who Maven is again.
You've not heard that name.
Oh,
He says, "Tell me, how did you do it? How did you fell the beast?"
that's a real good
Okay,
question,
remember.
sir. Nascor probably remembers.
Everybody looks at Core like, "Oh, she
Oh.
writes stuff down. We just trick out to remember stuff."
It was a while ago, man. I don't know.
That was yesterday. I don't know.
Well, I didn't do much damage, but it was incapacitated for most of the time, so I imagine it was easier for people like Gaius to land some hits.
You incapacitated the beast. How did you do that?
That's out of character. I'm checking my character sheet. 2 seconds.
Do you not remember?
You used entangle, didn't you?
Well, I was gonna be like, I was wondering if I could do like a little like entangle without like actually like a little like, oh, here's a little, oop,
Yeah, I'll let you.
you know, without like messing
You
up his
should be
house or
able to.
anything.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Are you gonna cast a spell slot for that, or are you gonna let her just show it off?
You can just show it off. I don't care.
Do you have Druidcraft as a
Yeah, I'll
cantrip?
just-
Because I bet it would let you do it as a cantrip. I think
I do
Druidcraft
not.
says.
Are there any dead bodies in here? I can't decompose them.
You can what?
No.
Decompose them?
I can't decompose them. I'll just do like a little like mini entangle, you know, kind of thing.
sorry,
Maybe like in my
what?
hand, just some like
Okay.
lines.
His eyes brighten. He's like, "Oh, a spellcaster. I see. I
A druid.
am a
No,
druid."
she held it up. She picked it up. What do you think, genius?
Did you say that in character?
No.
I take most things he
I
says
need
as
to-
out of character unless he
I
specifies.
need to give Torin an accent.
Yeah, you
Lauren's
do.
actually mute this entire time. I haven't actually said anything.
I did think about that. I was like, if Torin dies, I'm gonna make a bard that's a mime.
You just type emojis into the chat when you want to talk.
Yeah.
He looks impressed
Sucks
and
for
he's
all
like,
the podcast listeners.
"Oh, well, this is very interesting. I'm glad that you were able to accomplish such an amazing feat, and with a criminal no less." He looks at Honora, almost amused by her, and she glares at him very obviously, and he kind of chuckles to himself. Waiters come in with food and big heaping piles of food on your plates in front of you. And he says, "I've already eaten." Oh, no, he doesn't say that. He hasn't looked you. So he. Sorry, I should have written this a little more clearly.
I'm already eaten, but I'm still peckish.
I hate you all.
He just pretends to eat and he like tosses it over his shoulder.
Feeds it to the ant under the table.
he does the side view. He turns his head to the side and like lifts his head up and pretends to just slide it right down his throat while he's actually on the floor behind him.
Here, Junior. Here. No, you all start eating. It's a nice salad or something. I don't care.
Okay.
And he's like very interesting. Anyways, I also wanted to invite you here as not only a token of my gratitude, but to offer you a boon. Anything you want within reason, if it is within my power to give.
You said within reason. This ruins our whole agreement.
Another ant!
Throw that. He says,
She
if
does
it,
not speak for us.
if it is within my power, I would like to offer you something as way of thanks for what you've done for Newmans, for Maven, for myself. We're all very appreciative, and we want to express our gratitude to you. So,
Who's Maven?
do you ask that?
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, Maven's the mayor. He's very appreciative as well."
Oh, the mayor that we're trying to become.
Yeah. That was from pre-recording, so nobody knows what that means, but yeah.
We'll cut that. That's stupid.
No, I'll leave that in.
I don't
I'll
want
make
to
that the
talk
title. This is
Mayor
Maven.
that
we're
we're
trying
trying
to
to become. It's a self-help book.
Mayor we're trying to become.
This is Maven is the mayor. I forget that you are new to this town and don't know much about us. But he's impressed. I am also impressed, and I would like to help you anyway. I
Maven's
can.
a dude.
So please,
Oh wait, it's Mavis Beacon. Never mind.
tell me what I can do for you.
Actually,
kind of
there
look-
is. Oh, good.
Go for no, go for it.
I'll like look around at the group to like make sure nobody's trying to jump in or anything. But then, actually, there is something you might be able to help us with. Although, of course, you don't owe us anything. We have with us a few trinkets that we were assigned to deliver. We're runners, you understand. I assume you've been informed of that already.
He nods.
We are currently. Sorry, what?
He nods.
Okay. We're currently on a journey to just deliver a few trinkets, but we believe there may be something more to these trinkets than the person who gave them to us may have originally known. And I still have the rock, so I'll just take it out and like hold it up and show it to him. This one in particular seems to potentially hold some sort of magic, potentially some sort of dangerous magic even, and we don't know much about it. You seem like a well-connected man. Do you know of anyone around here or that you know of who may be able to look into something like this and discover more about it, discern something?
You said you pull it out and you're showing it to him?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of reaches out his hand. He says, "May I?"
I hesitate, but I give it to him and just say, be careful. If you start to feel anything, don't hesitate to just drop it or toss it away quickly. It's had adverse effects on some of us.
You really shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, now he feels like he's like holding like a bomb or something.
Then he
Okay.
can drop it.
He
Drop it like it's hot.
He takes it and he kind of gives you a strange look and starts looking over this rock. And he says, "Well, you said it had some sort of effect on you, and that seems as though it might be magical or something in that category. I'm not well versed in the ways of magic myself, so I can't say I know what this is. You said it's a delivery to someone?"
Yes, we were just simply told to deliver it to someone who might be able to appraise it and know its value, but we were told nothing about the object itself.
He kind of shrugs and hands it back to you and says, Unfortunately, I can't help you too much there. I do have contacts who may know more about this magic or this stone, but if you're already taking it to be assessed, I don't know how much assistance that would be to you. I apologize that I don't know more.
I understand. It was a long shot, but worth a try.
He takes another sip of wine and looks at the rest of you and he says, anything else? I will offer what I
all
can
did we
to
say?
you." That's
What
the
all
only
was
thing.
said?
That's the only thing, but we
Oh.
asked if he knew anything about it.
Do you know someone who knows the identify spell? Do you have any like resident wizards?
He kind of chuckles and he's like, "Certainly I do. If that is the boon you wish, that is the boon I will give, but I would love to thank you more than just giving you someone with some sort of spell. Look around you." He gestures to the room with the wooden floors and the big paintings. He's like, I can offer more than a simple wizard could.
Well,
Enora, by the way, during this conversation, she is just looking down. She looks frustrated, maybe angry. She is silent.
does Honora get to pick something too?
He says, "Apologies if I miscommunicated. I would like to offer your party a boon, not necessarily one to each of you. If there's anything you as a group so desire, if it was within my power, I will do it for you." Honora kind of looks at you when you said that, think, but then looks back down, still looking frustrated.
you happen to know of any druids nearby?
Druids?
We're just asking about people.
Yeah, and he points that out. He kind of laughs a little bit. He's like, oh, the minds of the simple. Yes, I do know of plenty of druid circles around the area. I have some extensive maps that I've studied over the years. If a druid circle is what you so desire, I would be happy to point you in the direction of one. You said, where did you say you're taking this item of yours? Which way is your journey leading you?
Like watch.
To Roth Heverett.
Oh, Roth Everett. He thinks for a moment. It's interesting. Yes, there are very... Roth Everett has many druidic circles, so I'm sure there will be plenty for you to find. If you'd like, I can give you a map. I can show you some of the closest ones, if that is your wish.
Respectfully, for the, task of saving the whole town...
Cold hard
it-
cash would suffice.
Do you say that?
Yes.
he kind of looks at you and like gives a knowing look. He's like, yeah, this... If you wish for cash, I will give you cash. The decision is yours.
I
Okay
don't
with
mean
everyone.
to...
I mean, like, unless we really need to look for a specific person.
Oh yeah, let's see what.
Well,
Did Core already raise the point of the druid stem though?
Sorry?
Core already raised
yes, I did. He says
Yeah.
he could give a map of nearby druid circles if that's what we decide that we want.
Right. Actually, you know what, Torin, when you make the money comment, Enora seems to snap, and she kind of pounds her fist on the table, and her face is red, and she's like, I can't believe I'm sitting here, and you're talking about money and a boon, and in this place with these floors and these paintings and these vases. As she's kind of going on, Chip kind of leans back in his chair and just almost giving a slight smile at her, just looking very amused. She says, my family...
Oh, that's right. He is really corrupt, isn't he?
My family starves. They have to fight for food. Our houses are worn down. We have to work our tails off every day in the market while you sit here and have these fancy meals and these fancy paintings. She gets up and kind of pushes her chair away and goes over to the door and tries to open it, but it is locked. And he says, Now, I've had you over as guests, and this is the way you treat me. Come back to the table.
Whoa. She's the only one who's acting like this.
Well, he's talking to her. Says, come sit down, and she doesn't listen to him and kind of just fumes and seems to be pacing near the fireplace angrily, but she stops talking.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we're asking for a boon, like, you could put, like, some sort of, like, that's not, like, government-funded healthcare.
Government-funded health.
Final request.
She says,
A health.
I don't personally
healthcare
have
system.
my hands. Or I'm not personally in the government. That's more of Maven's thing.
So talk
Aren't
to your
you
buddy.
Maven, though?
Yep. I'm Chip. Maven.
Who's Maven?
Maven.
It's the mayor. This
Maven
is
is
the
the
guy who
mayor.
runs the marketplace.
This is Chip Raylan, and the other guy is Maven the mayor.
Maven's the
I
mayor
thought
we
this
want
was
to
the
see in the
mayor.
world.
No, this is
That
he
the
runs
the
the
market guy.
marketplace.
this is the rich business tycoon who's still corrupt, but
He said, if this...
Excuse me?
Torin just like puts his head in his hands and he's like, I don't understand.
Also, probably the smartest person in our party in terms of the intelligence stat.
Oh my
Prove
gosh,
it.
you all are doomed.
I'm stupid, then only imagine what the rest of us are like.
Do you say that in character? What are you saying?
I'm talking about my intelligence stat in
No,
character.
I mean think.
About the government funded healthcare. No, I don't say that. But I'm like, I mean, if we're asking for, your help, can't you talk to Maven and like help the people?
He kind of gives you a strange glance, and he's like, I could speak with Maven for sure. We could try to work something out. Seems a strange boon to me. I have plenty of resources at my disposal. You don't need to waste this chance on some criminal's sob story. You hear Honora's steps thump a little bit louder as he says that.
The guards are just letting her walk around.
They're outside.
They did
Oh,
lock
but
the
he's
door to
just
keep
letting-
her in here. Well, he said, yeah, he's like, it's
That's
okay.
That's what we do with criminals when they have violent tendencies. We leave them in a room with a official.
To be fair,
whatever.
the only powers that Honora had were from the spell scrolls. She doesn't have any innate abilities.
They don't know
She's
that.
small.
I mean, like,
No, I think they do, though.
but they don't know if
think
she
they
has some
do.
like latent magical abilities that awaken through this event.
Who knows? Maybe they're just dumb.
That seems very specific.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be like, what if this random rock crab attack awoke her magic powers and now she's gonna smite us? She's already been in handcuffs this whole time. It's not like they were stopping her from casting magic beforehand.
Or maybe she's an assassin.
You can be quiet and go back to being confused about things.
Okay.
I'm in character. It seems that we have three ideas of requests we might like to make from the party.
Money's not really a request. That was just me. Like, we needed to find a compromise.
We have two requests from the party. Core, which is for a map of druidic circles, and I've already forgotten the girl's name.
Honora.
Nora.
Thank you. And Honora, what exactly, you've spoken many times about the corruption and the unfair situation. What do you wish to see done?
She stops pacing and kind of spins towards you and says, we in the lower housing district work tirelessly at the marketplace, which this whole entire city is built off of. And these people, she points at Chip, take most of those profits because they run the thing and they organize the thing. So the people who are working there get next to nothing. They thrive off of our sales while we waste away to nothing. Chip just kind of smiles at her again, not really saying anything.
Do you want
What
a
is-
bigger cut?
That would be a good start.
What's preventing you now from negotiating that better deal? They only succeed based on your sales. If you're suffering, shouldn't they also be suffering?
We have no negotiation power. We have no House of
That seems
Representatives!
What?
We have no House of Representatives!
Put them in the government. It sounds like you
Aren't
guys
your
need to
goods-
unionize.
Yeah, just unionize. Jeez.
She
The boon I would ask for is a textbook on government or union.
well said.
Bugs
Of
and justice.
unionization techniques in the government.
I'm gonna take the general concept you guys are talking about and make it canon, but not the specific words. She says, we've tried to organize, to group up, to coordinate, to collaborate, to compromise with these people, but we have no power. If we don't work, we starve. We have to do something. We have to make any amount of money. They can wait. They have all this. And she gestures around to the room around her. They don't need us. They could live for years, decades even if we didn't work, but we have to get something. We have no power to talk with them.
And kill, steal, and destroy.
Chip says, you get the pleasures of living in this beautiful town, which is well organized and managed.
Okay.
You make enough to live, you make enough to eat. I don't think you have much room to complain.
Maybe
Sure.
we do just need some cold hard cash.
Sounds
Clearly he's
exactly
not
like what
concerned
we
about it.
Just give it to the people.
What makes you think that... Good.
so that they can be taxed without representation.
Sounds like Honora needs to be put in the government.
I would
What
like
makes you
you
think
to
that-
step down from your position and promote Honora.
He says, I don't have a position.
He's the owner of the company, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Step
He doesn't
down
have a
from the
government.
position. And
You want to make her CEO?
I want. It's fine. Wait. So he's not Maven.
No.
So he's not the mayor. No, the mayor needs to step down and put Honora in the mayor's
Fire
position because
Maven.
Not the mayor.
What makes you think that this vague boon of him promising to talk to the mayor is actually going to get you anywhere?
Who are you asking?
Honora, I
Honora.
think.
She says, I didn't.
I sympathize with you, but I have something concrete.
She says, I didn't recommend anything. I don't think any changes will happen.
So you don't
yeah,
want
this has
the
all
boon.
been you guys. Because she doesn't get a boon.
She's part of the party that's asking for the boon. We
Yeah, but she-
collectively get one.
She's been quiet. She has not made any requests.
So you don't want the boon. You have nothing to request.
She says, I can't think of anything that would solve the problems of this town.
Do you have any magic items?
You're asking Chip?
Yes.
Certainly. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Hmm.
Sensing the conversation is moving on, Honora starts pacing around the room, frustrated again.
What do you have?
Was there more to that?
No.
Says I've got all sorts of things, a whole collection. Swords, armors, tools, most things that you could dream of.
Respectfully, if all you have is a vague request, then could we go with something else? This could help save lives. We can get magic stuff anywhere.
Okay, we're just not making headway with any of the other options, so I'm just trying to put
Well,
stuff out
think,
there.
I think she's saying she wants a map to the druids. So, like, we have our concrete option.
Then let's get a map to the druids.
I feel bad for Nora, though, guys.
If she
I don't
had any
say that.
concrete ideas, I'd be happy to hear her out, but there's nothing
Yeah.
that she can request.
It also seems
doesn't want
foolish.
anything.
We have a single magic wish here that we're making. I don't think we're going to solve this town's political and economic crises by making a single request and then immediately leaving. We're not going to put people in a better position or set them up for long-term success.
She says, Nora, hearing this, walks back to the table. She doesn't sit down, but she stands a few feet off and says, you want a specific request? Fine. I think this town is doomed. I don't think there's much that we can do to fix things, but what could make things a little bit better is a 50-50 cut at the market. What do you say to that? Chip kind of shrugs his shoulders nonchalantly and looks at the rest of you.
What is the cut now? If you had to at least estimate what people are, actually paying.
It varies on the day, it varies on the specific merchant. We're making about 20%.
I'm look to Chip then. If a 50-50 split was enacted in the markets, could you continue? Do you think the economy would be able to stand? Is there reasons why this hasn't happened?
He kind of chuckles. He says, again, not necessarily my circus, but Maven and
It
I...
really is. He runs the market.
The market, corporate, whatever. It's not really my
Finally,
field. I
he
don't know
is
much
the
about
mayor of the
market.
market.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Never mind. I was thinking, yeah, never mind. Forget I said that.
See, you can't even remember who's who.
Shut up. He says, would it be able to operate? Certainly. Do I think it would be best for business practices? No. But if that is your boon for saving the town, then that is your boon for saving the town.
Would
This guy
be
seems
50%
really-
after taxes. You would each get an equal cut after you tax them.
I don't do the taxes.
That is actually
me.
Well, you talk to him about that.
Well, it sounds like then maybe we should see if we can at least set the people of this town up for success before we leave. I mean, a map to the druids would be great, but I'm sure we can find somebody who knows where they are.
As a matter of fact, Core, I meant to mention there were a lot of things being thrown around, but if you're looking for druids around Roth Heverit, I have traveled. I've been a runner longer than you, I'm sure, and I at least knew of druid circles in that area, so I'm unsure of if they're still there, but I might be able to help guide you to some if you wish to see druid circles.
It's not like it would cost him anything to just, especially if he's willing to change the entire marketplace economy for this. I mean, why not both?
Oh,
You
you gotta
say
talk
that?
to him about that.
Do you actually say that, Meg?
Yes.
Okay. You see kind of a glint in his eye of almost again of amusement, and he looks at you and he says, "True, it would cost me next to nothing to give you a map. Tell you what, I will give you both of these requests: a 50-50 market split and a map of druids in Roth Heverit. In exchange, in addition to your wonderful saving of this town, I request a delivery in the direction you're already heading, towards Roth Heverit. If you do this for me, I will give you this map. What do you say?"
I mean, what are
kind
we
of delivery?
delivering?
This is a simple one. Let me check something. It's so simple I need to look in my notes. Okay, he says a simple one. He stands up for a moment and knocks on the door that you guys came through. A guard opens the door. He says something to the guard, and the guard scurries off somewhere. About a minute goes by, and the guard returns to the door and hands something to Chip. It is a small box, some sort of velvet around it. It looks pretty fancy, and he comes back to the table and sets it down. He says, "I would like this delivered to Lost Hand in Roth Heverit. If you are heading to Bleakwatch, you said, that will be on mainland Roth Heverit. You'll need to go through a smaller section first before you get to the tunnel to the mainland. Lost Hand is the last city before you get to that tunnel. So it'll be on your way. You take this for me, I'll give you the map, and I'll do the market split. If you so insist on that foolishness, it'll be done."
We do insist, actually.
I kind of look around to the rest of the party. Is that okay with everyone? I mean, if Gaius has information, and I think Drell said he had some too, we don't have to take the map if we don't want to take the delivery.
It's the service we provide as runners. I don't see why not. I would like to know, you're asking us to transport what's in the box, correct? It's not the box is the transport?
Yes, it's what's inside the box.
What is it that we're running exactly?
He smiles and says, "It is not necessary for a runner to know."
It is incredibly necessary for a runner to know. If it is something dangerous, that would be a reason why you would not want to tell us what it is. I don't mean to imply that it's a trap or anything like that, but if it reacts to substances in the air or if it's fragile, this is something we need to know.
He kind of raises an eyebrow at that, and his smile grows a little bit bigger. And he says, "Then we'll put it at this. It is safe for you to carry, and less safe for you to know. Do not look in the box, or you will risk suffering a curse. Carry this box for me, and you will be safe. I want you to take it to Hamade. She is the head mistress of the Mage Academy in Lost Hand. She will know what to do with it and how to deal with it safely." How's that for an answer?
Look to the rest of the group. I don't like it carrying an object he's just told us is cursed, and he's not willing to tell us the conditions of the curse. This doesn't make any sense. There are more qualified people to run this.
Is the map worth carrying this core?
Chip kind
It
of...
would be nice.
Go ahead, answer.
It would be nice, but 2 other leads, and we already have enough of a mess on our hands with... We don't have to risk it.
Chip kind of...
Would you mind if I... Oh, sorry.
Chip kind of sighs, and his smile drops a little bit, and he says, "All right, I understand this may seem dangerous. Let me put it this way. Inside this box is something valuable not only to you, but to the people of Lost Hand and their safety. Transport this, and you will continue to help many just as you have here today or yesterday in Newman's. I need this box delivered, and I don't know of any runners in the immediate area who can get this over to Hamade quickly. You have just saved this town and defeated a monster, therefore I believe you qualified to carry such a interesting item. I would not put you in danger, and I would not just give this to anyone, but you have proven yourselves. That said, I do not wish to burden you with the knowledge of this item, nor do I feel it would be useful to you. I will give you the map, but I ask that you take this with you if you want to continue saving lives."
It's not worth the map, but I know, and I look at Fink, this sort of thing matters a lot to some of us. So, if it's worth being a little... I genuinely can't think of the word. Altruistic, then I'm alright with taking it.
How is a box supposed to be helpful to people if it curses you? I don't really... I don't think Fink feels like she doesn't get it, so I think she latches on to pretty concrete ideas, and implying that a box that curses you would help people is not really making sense to her. She is not swayed by his argument.
Chip raises the box and kind of taps it. He says, "The box itself is nothing. What is inside the box can be used for good and can be used for evil. Hamade will make sure that it is used correctly. If I wanted to harm you all, I could have done so. I have no reason to do so. You have saved my town, you have saved my business, and therefore I trust you to save more lives in the future. I am agreeing to your silly but your choice request to change the market share. I ask that you do this simple task for me to help more people. I want to remind you, I'm not trying to push you any particular direction. This is D&D. You can make rolls to do things if you want.
Even though you didn't let me talk about coffee.
Unless you're banner talking about coffee, then you can't.
My vote is in.
I continue to trust that you are making no attempts to put us in danger, that you do intend to help the people of Lost Hand. I think you misunderstand the job of a runner and this process and what puts us at risk, and are not trusting us to make that evaluation for ourselves. So I won't oppose the will of the group, certainly, but I've made my stance clear.
I feel like we've
Maybe it
got
would be
enough to
help-
worry about with our other stuff, like Core said.
Maybe it would be helpful for you to know the item we were referring to at the beginning of this meeting. Someone tried to steal it the other day. I mean, you might want to know that there's other sorts of criminals within your walls, but it's not safe for us to have something that other people want. So I'm okay with taking on that risk if that's what the rest of you want, but you have to understand that even if we don't use it, if other people want it, that makes us targets.
His smile drops further to where he looks more serious now. He's kind of smirking less and looking less amused. He says, "All right. I see that this is a delicate matter for you. I also see that you already have what appears to be some sort of dangerous artifact in your possession, so let me put it to you bluntly." He takes the box and opens it. There is a black velvet interior. He says, "I made the curse up. It doesn't curse you when you look at it. I wanted to protect you from knowledge of this thing
Wow.
which few have seen."
Wow.
So he's lying to us, bro.
Wow. Wow.
He turns the box around, and inside of it is one single skeletal finger. He says, "You've heard of the undead threat to the west."
What happens if I eat this finger?
Shut
Just asking.
up. Shut
For a
up.
friend.
Shut up.
You will grow a
I think that
skeleton
falls under the
tree in
banner
your
coffee
tum-tum.
The banner clause.
Skeletons will be born in your tummy. He says,
That's where skeletons come from.
"You have doubtless heard of the undead attacks to the west. They are continuing. They are continuing to come eastward. I myself am planning on leaving this place and living from another location for the time being. The threat is too great here, and I fear that Newmans will not stand."
No wonder he doesn't care about giving up half the market share. Guy's bouncing out of town.
Now, Hamade has the powers to use this finger to protect people, to protect the people of Lost Hand, to keep the undead away. That is why I ask you to carry it. This is the perfect opportunity to get this to her, and I promise you, if you do not, people will die. I cannot take it myself. I have no experience traveling on the road as you do. You are the best people for the job. I am telling you, if you leave this with me, people will die. I offered you a boon.
So
I am
now
willing
you're
to
threatening
negotiate.
us. Good job.
I threaten no one. I only offer facts. That without this finger, Lost Hand also stands no chance against the undead from the west. If you wish to save them as I do, I ask that you take this package on your way, the way in which you are already going. Again, I apologize for deceiving you earlier. That was not my intent to harm, but to protect. The less you know about this thing, the better. I myself do not know why this particular finger is so important, but Hamade has told me she can use it to dispel the undead. I trust her. I do not want her town to fall, just as I do not want Newman's to fall, but there is no suitable mage to protect this town. I ask that you carry it east. I will not force you. You may walk out of here. I will change the market share. I will do all I can to work with Maven to protect this town, but I worry it is a lost cause." He closes the box.
Well, I mean, we can carry a finger.
I apologize, of course, to appear skeptical or suspicious or to abuse your trust here, but you've just confessed to lying to us before about the curse. Why should we be sure now that you're telling us the truth?
Exactly.
He looks at you and says, "I have told you all I know. You may do what you wish at this point. I do not threaten you. Guards, open the doors." You hear the doors unlock and the doors open. He says, "I have given you my word about the market share." He pulls a piece of paper out from his pocket and lays it down. It appears to be some sort of like ticket or governmental parchment. And he signs his name on the bottom. He hands it to you, Gaius. He says, use this slip. It will get you through the border to Rothhevrit. They are closing it. They are securing it because of the undead threat that is incoming. If you use this pass, you can get through, and the finger can come with you, and the finger can be used to save people. You may leave it here, but I tell you, you're making a mistake. I have no one else prepared or trained as you to be able to take it eastward. He said, but he leans back in his chair again and kind of, the smile returns a little bit. He says, but do what you will. I am not in a position to force people to do what I ask. Honora snorts.
I'm gonna look at the group to see if anyone is reacting or replying to him.
We've seen firsthand what they can do. The undead are an abomination. If it's in our power to easily carry it with us to some place we're already going, I think we might as well.
I agree.
Thanks. Then we'll take this, and I take the slip that he signed, and we'll take this, and I take the box.
He
and
nods.
we thank you for entrusting us with both of them.
He nods at you. Everybody's kind of finishing up their meal. Honora has barely touched hers. She's still not sitting at the table. And he says, it was good to meet you all, heroes, and I wish you best of luck on your journey east. As for the girl, the guards kind of snap to attention. He pauses for a very long moment and kind of sighs. He says, let her go. She is of no threat to this town, certainly not with what is likely to come. The guards kind of seem surprised and blink a few times, but stand back and let you all through the doors. Is there anything you want to say before you leave the mansion?
My map.
He throws a dirty trick on us.
Okay, he's not trying to trick you with that. I just forgot about that. Yes, he goes, before this conversation, he goes back, a guard runs over. No. Yeah, the guards open the doors, you guys start walking out. He mentions something to one of the guards goes running through the mansion somewhere, comes back with a long scroll in hand, hands it to Chip. Chip hands it to you, Core. He says, this is a map of Rothhevrit with specific markings indicating where known druidic circles are. Now, from my understanding, which is quite limited, there are druidic circles that aren't on this map. Not all of them are well known, but these are some of the ones that you might find most useful, and I hope it is of help to you. You guys say or do anything else before you leave?
I want to talk to Honora before we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, is she coming out with us?
Yeah, she's coming out with you guys. When she walks past Chip, she does not acknowledge him, she does not look at him or anything. She still seems upset, but it's dropped since you guys discussed this split. She seems to be a little happier. So she walks out with you. The bodyguards or servants come with you until you reach the main doors. They usher you through the main doors of the mansion and then close them behind you, and you all are now alone. What would you like to say to Honora?
I'm glad we were able to help. I'm just worried if the undead are coming this way, and if he is withdrawing, who else is going to be here?
She kind of looks at you and smiles, almost a sad smile, and she says, it matters little, but it is good to know of the upcoming threat. Who knows if the mayor or if Chip would have told us if we hadn't been in that meeting. So I'm glad to know, and I will let my people know. We'll be prepared to leave at the first sign of danger. For now, though, at least we'll have a little more money in our pockets for the journey ahead, and I thank you all for that. She kind of raises her voice when she says that so that you all hear her.
Glad we could help.
She says, I wish you luck on your journey east. It sounds as though it may be dangerous. Roth Heverett closing its borders. I don't know about all that, and I don't know of the dangers to come, but I truly thank you for what you have done. I don't know what would have happened if I had been able to follow through with my plan of fixing things. I think this way is better.
You've got a second chance now. Don't waste it.
She looks at you and nods solemnly. And you guys head away from Chip's mansion, and that is where we will call it for today. Woo! So thank
Hooray!
y'all.
We solved economic, political problems and got a map.
That got way more political
And
than
a
I was
finger.
expecting.
And a finger.
Woo! Yeah, thank you all for listening.
But I genuinely want to know what happens if I eat the finger.
He just said you'll grow skeletons in your
Skeleton
stomach.
tree.
No. Like,
Who has the finger,
Ellie
by the way?
baby.
Oh, I think he gave it to Gaius, didn't he?
Gaius has it.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank y'all for listening. I hope you did enjoy. I am super excited. We are getting into some things that I have been planning for a long time now. So I'm super excited. I appreciate you all being here, playing this game. I love spending time with you all. So you'll just go oldest to youngest. I am Jay, your DM. I'm not the oldest, but I'm first because I'm the DM, and then it's Haley.
I'm Haley. I've been Fink, resident bug lover.
I'm Gaius.
He doesn't have another name, folks.
We were just doing characters. We switched it like an
We did
episode
switch
ago
it,
or something.
yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it
You
again.
big stupid face.
Start over. Start
No.
over. I'm Fink.
Goodbye.
Good.
I'm Fink.
I'm Gaius.
One banner. Dang it.
Did you not do that on purpose?
job.
Meg,
I
finish
didn't
us,
do that
please.
on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm sorry.
Meg, please let this end.
And I'm Nazcor, and I'm not dead.
And I'm hungry. Goodbye.